When a bucket is 2/3 full of water, the bucket and water weigh A kilograms. When the bucket is 1/2 full of water, the total weight is B kilograms. In terms of A and B, what is the total weight in kilograms when the bucket is full of water? So how we're going to do this is I want to split it up into, we need to know the weight of the bucket and then the weight of the water in the bucket. So let's let X equal the weight of the bucket. So therefore, the weight of the water when the bucket is 2/3 filled is going to be equal to A minus the weight of the bucket, which is X. And so same thing for when the bucket is 1/2 filled. That's going to be equal to B minus X. And so ultimately, if I can find the weight of the water when the bucket is completely filled and add X to it, then we're going to get our answer. So something that may be useful is if I can find the weight of the water when 2 buckets are filled and subtract the weight of the water when 1 bucket is filled, that's going to equal the weight of the water when 1 bucket is filled. So I know that since 2/3 times 3 is equal to 2, then if I multiply 3 by A minus X, then this is going to be, that is the weight of the water when 2 buckets are filled. And then next, I know 1/2 times 2 is equal to 1. So when 1 bucket is filled, it's 2 times B minus X. And so if I subtract these two things, it's going to give me the weight of the water when 1 bucket is filled. And so this is going to be convenient because when I get the weight of the water when 1 bucket is filled, I look at this and I see that I'm going to be left with a minus X. So when we add X, the X's will cancel out. And that'll make sense once I do this. So that is going to be equal to 3A minus 3X minus 2B plus 2X. So we get 3A minus 2B minus X. So that's the weight of the water when 1 bucket is filled. Therefore, the weight of the water plus the bucket when it's completely filled is going to be 3A minus 2B minus X, what we just found, the weight of the water, plus the weight of the bucket, X. The X's will cancel out, and we get 3A minus 2B. And so that is the weight of the water plus the bucket when the bucket is completely filled. And again, to kind of talk about what we did here, like I know that this right here has to be 3 times as much. The weight of 2 buckets worth has to be 3 times as much as 2/3 because of that equation right there. And same thing right here. The weight of 1 bucket's worth of water has to be 2 times the weight of 1/2 bucket's worth. Yeah, so 1 bucket worth plus the bucket, 3A minus 2B. And so the answer is choice E.